Hello and welcome to Whisky Resource. My name is Mark. This is review number 94. Today I'm going to be doing a review of a blended Scotch whisky. It is the Chivas Regal 12-year-old blended Scotch whisky. This actually came as part of, you've probably seen this blending pack that my wife got me as a present. The pack's really good. It comes with a glass beaker, a branded Chivas branded glass beaker, and a glass pipette, as well as an empty 50ml glass bottle, and then 5 different flavour profiled whiskies. You've got floral, fruity, citrus, creamy, and smoky, and all of those particular whisky characteristics you can then use with the pipette and the beaker and to blend your own whiskies to try and achieve something similar to this particular whisky here, which I haven't had before. I've never had the Chivas Regal before. So this is the 12-year-old, which is good to see an aged intermittent blended Scotch whisky. This is the kind of the main whisky of their core range. Chivas is owned by Pernod Ricard. This particular bottle retails for an average price of £24.60. Now, prices do vary quite wildly when you look at the online retailers. You can pick it up for as little as just under £20 to as much as nearly £27 for a bottle. Supermarkets typically carry it at about £20. I was in Sainsbury's earlier today and they have it for less than £20. Quite often this is carried by Costco, and you can usually pick this up for around £17-18 in Costco for the full 70cl bottle, which seems like a really fair price for a 12-year-old blended Scotch whisky. So Chivas are based out of the Stratheisler distillery, which is the core malt that goes into this particular blend. Chivas own quite a number of different Scotch whiskies, so part of the blend of this we believe are malts such as Longmorn, Glenlivet, Altaban, Malton Duff, Breville, and the grains from here come from the various Strathclyde distilleries, grain distilleries there. So there's quite a bit going on in here. So they're all good single malts that have gone into this particular blend. I can't comment on the grains. I don't think I've really tried that many grain whiskies to comment. In terms of value score, check my online on the website, my write-up review, to see how this fares for its value score, and of course what I'll give as my overall score. Now, the particular pack that my wife bought me, I think she bought this for my wedding anniversary last year, or maybe it was my birthday, I can't remember now, but it's taken a while for us to actually get around to opening up. It retailed online for about £20, although you can pick it up from time to time on Amazon with substantial discounts. Over the Christmas period I saw it discounted to as little as £6, which, bear in mind, you're getting 650ml miniatures and an empty bottle. Isn't a bad price at all, and even the usual price of £20 isn't a bad price at all. So there we go. What's it like on the nose? It's actually quite floral, aromatic. I'm not getting any hints of any grain on there, not on the nose at least, not yet. So it's fruity floral. It is a honey fruity floral sweetness. I'm not getting any smoke at all on the palate on this. It's an inviting dram. It is very inviting on the nose. I would say that the main competitor whisky against this particular blend is the Johnnie Walker Black Label, again a 12-year-old, which kind of has a similar price point. Of course, the Black Label is a peated smoky whisky. This one, I don't believe it is. I'm liking the nose on this. I'm liking the nose very much. But on the palate, is quite complex. There's an awful lot jumping around there. It initially starts oily, mouth coating, but then it very quickly goes watery, lacking substance, and then it goes back to oily. But with that, you're getting honeyed fruits, you're getting very light spices, hints of pepper, cinnamon. You're getting apple, pear, some tropical fruits, a bit of spice towards that oak and bitterness, and it does kind of drop off quite sharply the flavour and leaves you with that oaky bitterness. In terms of smoke, no, there's no smoke. No, I'm getting it, none. And I believe there is no smoke in this particular whiskey, so that'll make sense. That's a very easy sipping dram. It's not amazing, but taking account of the price, it's spectacular, really, for the price. If they provide this at 43%, I don't think there's many blends coming out of the big companies who could touch this, to be honest. And if they knock it out at 46% or higher, I think there'll be a real contender against the likes of Compass Box. And I mean, that's quite a bold statement, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good. So it's fruity. It's got spice, but not overwhelming spice. The bitter finish isn't anything unusual, and it's not off-putting. That textural change between being oily, watery, oily, I think some time in the glass before you sip it is probably worthwhile. It could maybe do with a drop of water. I'm not going to. It's 40% ABV. I don't really like my whiskies to be below that, but it can probably cope with some of that, and I think it probably would reveal a bit more. It is mouth coating. It's not leaving any nasty flavours or anything that I'm not liking. I would buy a bottle of that. You know, for sub 20 quid, you can pick it up for quite regularly on the supermarket shelf. I don't know why I haven't bought a bottle of that before. Chivas Regal 12-year-old blended malt, barrel blended Scotch whisky. Yeah, this is a fantastically good value and tasty dram. There it is.